And now a look at the intersection of race, sports, and politics. This morning, President Trump took to Twitter to criticize Oakland Raiders player Marshawn Lynch for sitting as the national anthem played before his game on Sunday. And it's not the first time he's butted heads with athletes. How does this criticism impact players on the football field, to the basketball court, and beyond? NewsHour special correspondent Charlayne Hunter-Gault sat down with an NBA Hall of Famer to talk about just that.
I began by asking Alonzo about his playing days, if the diversity on the court extends into his personal life.
Let me tell you what, winning has no color whatsoever. And if you want to be successful, you got to have a relationship with your teammates. It's not a temporary relationship, it's a full-time relationship. So the year that we won it, if one of our teammates' children had a birthday party, we all brought our kids to the birthday party. If I'm not connecting with you off the court, all right, then I can't expect to connect with you on the court. The stronger my relationship with you off the court, the better it is going to be on the court, because I'm not going to think twice about our relationship when I got to swing that ball to you, because I know it's there already. It's together already. We're already together. You know, we already have a bond just based on our friendship and the time that we spend together off the court.
You told me several months ago that these younger players have even more of a relationship. How do you, what is it like?
It's funny, it's amazing. You see some guys, they'll be in the same room or on the bus or in the same locker room with each other, and they're communicating by text.
To each other?
To each other. It's ridiculous. These millennials are different, you know, they're different from that perspective.
But it's not racially based?
But it's not, no, not at all, not at all.
But we live in some very toxic times. How do they keep that together? What is the secret to that, you think?
The beauty of sports is that it has an effect on all races. You know, globally, sports brings people of all races together in arenas together, where they cheer for one team. When you think about these racial issues that are in our society right now, the veil has been pulled back a little bit, more than ever, you know? And because of social media, you're able to magnify these issues even more, to where they're not as hidden as they were back in the 50s and 60s. A lot of those things were hidden. When I think about society alone, I think about how frustrated, how angry people are with the direction that our country is going in. And it's kind of disappointing to watch. I think about our elected officials, you know, they're put there to do a job, okay? I guess some personal agendas get in the way or what have you of the whole process, but the long and short of it, it comes down to we put our elected officials in office to serve us and to pass laws, you know, and to unite the country, you know, and we just don't see that happen.
How does that translate when you have differences of opinion about politics or about race?
You know what? To each his own. That's the Constitution that we live by. It's freedom of speech and belief and religion and, you know, thought, whatever. You know, that's your business. As long as it doesn't affect us winning together.
But that's what I'm trying to understand. Are there lessons that come out of your experience with team sports and sportsmanship that could apply in the larger society?
When the Astros won, you had black, Latino, and white players on that Houston Astros team. Did you see the parade and the people that came out to celebrate the Astros?
Right.
It was absolutely breathtaking to see all those people come together. It was an amazing celebration of success. People of all races out there having a great time, and it gave the city of Houston an opportunity to take their mind off of the strain and the stress of what they've had to go through. If we want to win, we want to see improvements in our different communities. We got to support one another.
Even when you have different political positions?
Even though you have different political beliefs and positions and what have you. You know, it is what it is.
If there's a lesson from the sports world and what you know about sportsmanship,
Right.
how do you apply that to the larger society? And I mean, particularly because you're involved in mentoring young people.
There's so many connections to life with team sports, you know. Responsibility, accountability, hard work, dedication, sacrifice.
Tolerance.
It's just tolerance. It's a whole lot. So there's so much that goes into team sports that these young people can kind of use to help them with life, real life experiences.
One of the things that you mentioned, LeBron James, one of your former teammates, now in your opposition, but still a friend, I gather.
Yes.
And he said that sports brings people together like no
sure.
other. Do you agree that sports has a way of bringing people of different opinions together that can help create a more cohesive, less toxic society?
I totally agree. LeBron put it perfectly. Without sport, I don't know where our country would be, really, you know, because it provides an outlet and it's a form of therapy for a lot of people.
Is the political environment from the field to the courts affected by how the sportsmen react?
They're able to voice their opinion using sport as a platform because people follow it so much. So they use this as a platform to voice their opinion about certain issues that go on in society that might help improve those issues.
Are you optimistic that we can get past this little moment we're in?
I'm optimistic about it simply because just like anything in life, if we prioritize it, just like in the morning, you prioritize getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, you know, having coffee, getting your kids ready for school, what have you. If we prioritize something, it'll get done, all right? We're given each and every one of us is given the same 24 hours. We all have the same 24 hours. It's what you do with those 24 hours will determine the success in what you do.
Well, Alonzo Mourning, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.